So your to-do list will help you with your priorities. Your to-do list will help you overcome procrastination. And it's critical to get started. And so let's see how you can do this. So you've got to learn how to organize your schedules. And if you are already doing this, then you just have to get better at it. And if you're not doing this, then you have to commit to doing this. And so you have to get the big picture in mind. Take a look at your work schedule, at your personal schedule, your vacations, anything else that you do on a regular basis, and think about that. And then you've got to know how that flows on a weekly basis. What happens on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday? Are things different on the weekend? Do you need to schedule your weekends differently? Are Mondays different than Wednesdays? Whatever it is, know what your weekly cycle is, what your week generally looks like, and we all have a cycle. Then you determine how much time it takes to complete the various tasks within that cycle. So, for instance, if you wake up at 7 o'clock and you need to do your getting ready, your grooming, your breakfast, does that take a half an hour or does it take an hour? Then make sure that you've put that with a little bit of padding. So if it takes an hour, then it says here double the time, but I would say you can put an hour and a half. So for instance, if it takes an hour, give yourself another half an hour just in case. This way you're not always rushing. And then plan a balanced schedule. So you've got fixed things and flexible things. Don't plan it too tight. This is where stress comes in. Give yourself time to relax, time to think, time to go to the gym, time to just sit and think. Don't schedule things too tight. Then identify odd hours where you can get small things done, because you're not going to schedule every single minute of your time. You may need to run to the store. You may need, on a day that you didn't realize it, to do something that you didn't have planned. It's okay. So schedule little odd hours, or 15 minutes here or 20 minutes there, where you have a little bit of cushion. But then the most important thing is to schedule your priorities. And you have to determine what those are. Those are the things that are fixed that you don't change. If you've got to get to work at 8:30, that is a priority. And so a priority is not to rush to the store early in the morning or sleep in a half an hour. The priority is to get to work on time. And if that's the case, then you need to schedule that time and make sure you're sticking to that time. But also schedule breaks and time to relax and rejuvenate. Schedule time for massages, or schedule retail therapy, shopping time, or time hanging out with your friends. Schedule those times too. And then enter this information into something: a paper calendar, a Google calendar, an Outlook calendar, your phone calendar. Don't just put them in the calendar though. Schedule notifications, especially for those priorities, so that when they pop up, you'll know that those things are important. And so here is the way to look at prioritization. So your urgent is that deadline that cannot be changed. If you've got to pick up your child at daycare, that's a priority. Now, planning for a paper or for a work task that is due next month is not urgent, although it is a priority. So you look at A, B, C, and D. The urgent must be done immediately. The not urgent can be planned. The not important are, let's say a friend asks you a favor, those disruptions, those calls or those texts or the social media, they do not take priority over A and B. And then D is that, where you want to game, you want to be on social media, you want to have fun times, but they should not take priority over A, B, or C. And so this is how you prioritize your life in order for it to be in balance and be in order.